I'm George, and this is the 11th lesson of my Java programming tutorial series. In this episode, we are going to take a look at the abstract classes in Java. We are going to create a new class, call it weapon, and this class will have a public abstract merge method, which will basically merge this weapon with another weapon. As you can see, abstract methods doesn't have any kind of body, so we are going to remove this body here, and we are going to create a constructor with a name argument for setting the weapon's name. We are also going to add the damage property to this weapon and create a getter for it. Now we can create another class, call it gun, and we need to make this gun extending this weapon class, which means that we need to use the weapons constructor, which we are going to do that way, and we need to implement the merge method of the weapon class. But before doing that, we are going to create another class, call it shotgun, which will also extend the weapon class. So here we also need to implement the method and make a constructor which invokes the weapons constructor, like that. Let's create another class, call it mixed gun. It will also extend the weapon class. We implement this merge method here too and the constructor. And now we can finally implement these merge methods. For mixed gun, we are going to throw an exception. I don't want to force client code to handle these exceptions, so we are going to use runtime exception. And the exceptions message will be mixed gun cannot be merged. Let's do the same thing for the shotgun. Shotgun cannot be merged. And now with gun, we actually want to make gun being able to be merged, but only with shotgun. So we need to check if the weapon, which we entered as a parameter to this method, is a shotgun, which we can do by doing if weapon instance of shotgun. And then we are going to return a new mixed gun, because that's the merging result of a gun and the shotgun. And otherwise we are going to throw a runtime exception, and the message of the exception will be gun cannot be merged with, and we want to get the actual class name of this weapon. So weapon.getClass.getSimpleName. Now we can write our main method, where we are going to create an array of weapons, which will contain all the free weapons what we have created. So basically all the classes extending the weapon abstract class. And we are going to loop through these weapons with a two-dimensional for cycle. So like a for cycle inside a for cycle. And we are going to print the merging result of every possible weapon. We are going to print some messages that merging weapon 1 with weapon 2, and we need to implement the toString method of the weapon, because we don't want to call this weapon.getClass.getSimpleName all the time, so it's easier to just implement this toString method. We are going to use try-catch there for catching this runtime exception. And if we get this runtime exception, then we are just going to print failed, or we can also add some message there, which can be the exceptions message. So inside this try block, we are going to do w1.merge w2, and this will be a weapon w, and the result will be the w. So let's run the program now to verify its functionality. You can't really see what is going on here, because everything is written together, so it's kinda hard to see things. So I'm going to add some separator lines here, some new lines and some normal lines, and now you can clearly see that these are the free mergings with the gun, and the only one which actually works is the gun with shotgun, and it results a mixed gun. If we scroll down, you can see that we try to merge the shotgun and the mixed gun too, but that doesn't really work. So now we can start using this damage parameter too. So we are going to set the damage of each gun right in the constructor. That's the simplest way to make this. This is a protected field, so we can easily set them from classes extending the weapon class. So after we set all these damages, we can just print the damage in the weapons classes toString method. And as you can see, we have edited this toString method like that. And now we can run the program. As you can see, the weapons damages are there. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you didn't do it yet. Also click the notification bell so you could get notified if I upload the next episode of this series.